Hey, we gonna see on the 15th. Nah, man.
The fight Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach promises to be nothing short of dramatic. The two American fighters, along with their teams, gathered to promote the highly anticipated bout, and chaos ensued. Tensions boiled over as Davis and Roach transitioned their online feud from X, formerly known as Twitter, into a physical altercation right there. Many fans believe the mind games have started too early, with barely a week since the fight's announcement.
Some stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it.
Lamont Roach should be keeping his head down, focusing on serious drills and training routines for the biggest night of his career. Instead, he has ignited a social media war against Gervonta Davis, a more experienced fighter. The tension escalated when Roach confronted Davis's team, declaring, "I'm coming heavy for y'all. Trust me, I won't be like them." This sparked the brawl, setting the stage for an intense showdown.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just in height and stature. He was, technically bigger than Tank too. But Tank is comfortable.
Lamont Roach Jr. is facing the biggest challenge of his career as he prepares to step into the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis. Rather than focusing solely on intense training and preparation, Roach has taken an unexpected path by initiating a social media feud with Davis. This conflict began when Roach boldly declared to Davis's team, "I'm coming heavy for y'all. Trust me, I won't be like them." This statement triggered an immediate and aggressive response from Davis. Davis, known for his fiery personality, attempted to hit Roach during a heated confrontation, repeatedly taunting him with, "You'll do nothing, guy. I'm a smoker. You're like them all." This dramatic clash, both online and in person, has set the stage for what promises to be an electrifying encounter on fight night. The tension between the fighters is palpable, and their actions have only heightened the anticipation among boxing fans. As Lamont Roach prepares for his bout with Davis, he faces significant challenges. Many fans and critics argue that Roach should be focusing more on his training regimen rather than engaging in trash talk with a more experienced opponent. Despite these criticisms, Roach has not shied away from the spotlight. He has taken to social media, particularly X, formerly known as Twitter, to fire shots at Davis, and even participated in a live interview where he had plenty to say about his opponent. In the interview with Najee Grampus of Cigar Talk, Roach addressed the concerns about the weight difference between him and Davis. "I fight at 130 because that's where I campaign. That's where I started my career. That's where I worked my way up to a world title," Roach explained. He acknowledged that moving up to 135 pounds was a decision that came earlier than expected, but he feels ready to face Davis in this new weight class. Roach, who has a record of 25 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, has competed at the 130 pounds limit since 2017. Before that, he weighed around 131 or 132 lbs. Though in his early professional fights, he weighed more than 134 lbs. Roach emphasized that he doesn't consider Davis a big lightweight, noting that everybody he fights is damn near bigger than him. Gervonta Davis, a 29-year-old from Baltimore, has had a notable career moving across various divisions. He began as a featherweight in 2013, but established himself in the junior lightweight division in 2017 after knocking out Jose Pedraza for a world title. Since then, Davis has fought in several weight classes, including lightweight and junior welterweight, before returning to 135 pounds. Davis, known for his exceptional talent, ring intelligence, and fight-altering power, has become one of boxing's biggest stars. Davis's career highlights include his recent dominance over Hector Luis Garcia. In January 2023, Davis stopped Garcia in the 9th round of their fight for Davis's WBA lightweight title at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. Davis rocked Garcia with a left hand in the closing moments of round 8. prompting the underdog to retire on his stool ahead of the 9th round. This victory solidified Davis's reputation as a formidable force in the lightweight division. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Davis versus Roach fight is their shared opponent, Hector Luis Garcia. Roach outpointed Garcia by split decision to take the WBA super featherweight title from the Dominican Southpaw at Mandalay Bay's Michelob Ultra Arena. Roach hurt Garcia in the 11th round, was credited with a questionable knockdown in the 12th round, and won the competitive championship clash on the scorecards of judges Max DeLuca and Robert Hoyle. In contrast, Davis's victory over Garcia was more decisive. Davis rocked Garcia with a left hand, leading to Garcia's retirement on his stool. This stark difference in their performances against the same opponent highlights the challenge Roach faces in stepping up to fight Davis. While Roach's victory was hard-fought and closely contested, Davis's dominance was evident, showcasing his superior power and finishing ability. The announcement of the Davis versus Roach fight has generated mixed reactions from the boxing community. Critics have pointed out the weight difference and questioned Roach's legitimacy as a challenger. Fans were not thrilled with the matchup, as Roach is relatively unproven against top-tier opponents like Davis. Despite being the WBA super featherweight champion, Roach faces a significant disadvantage coming from a lighter weight division. However, Roach has taken this opportunity to hype up the fight. He has engaged in a war of words with Davis on social media, trying to troll the WBA lightweight champion and spark interest in the bout. This online feud has created some buzz, but it remains to be seen if Roach can back up his words in the ring. Lamont Roach's journey to this point has been marked by perseverance and steady improvement. He holds a record of 25 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, and has been competing at the 130 pounds limits since 2017. Roach's most notable victory came in November 2023, when he edged out Hector Luis Garcia by split decision to claim the WBA super featherweight title. This victory was a significant milestone in Roach's career and demonstrated his ability to compete at a high level. Roach's aspirations extend beyond the 130 pounds division. He has always planned to move up to 135 Ulbs to capture another title. In an interview, Roach explained, "I fight at 130 because that's where I campaign. That's where I started my career. That's where I worked my way up to a world title." He acknowledged that the decision to move up came earlier than expected, but feels ready to face Davis in this new weight class. Moving up in weight is a significant challenge for any fighter, and Roach is no exception. He will be facing one of the hardest punchers in the lightweight division. Roach's lack of knockout power in the lower weight classes and his smaller size are seen as potential disadvantages. However, the World Boxing Association has granted Roach permission to move up to 135 Ulbs and challenge Davis on December 14th. This decision has sparked debate among fans and critics alike. Critics argue that Davis, as one of boxing's biggest stars, should be facing tougher competition within the 135 pounds division. The WBA's decision to allow Davis to handpick opponents from the super featherweight division